Ever wondered how activity coding structure works in scheduling software? Well, let's dive right in. Activity codes are like the unsung heroes of scheduling software. They're alphanumeric designators that are assigned to activities, providing additional information about each one. Think of them as the ID badges that activities wear in the world of scheduling software. But these aren't just any ordinary badges. They carry significant and useful information that allows us to group and sort activities in ways that go beyond just the basic scheduling information. Here's an interesting bit. Activity codes can also be tied to other systems, like estimating and cost control. This means they're not only useful for scheduling, but also for managing your project's budget. Sneaky, right? Now, the number, format, and use of these codes can vary between different scheduling software, which means there's a certain level of flexibility involved. You see, activity codes let you sort and select schedule activities for review with more precision than activity numbering alone. So if you've been solely relying on activity numbers, it's time to step up your game. But how exactly do you use these codes? Well, all the methods you use to group activities using a numbering structure can also be effectively used with activity codes. You can group activities by activity category, work classification, location, responsibility, or any other category you're interested in. That's the beauty of activity coding. It adapts to your needs, whatever they may be. So, think of activity coding as a secret weapon. It's a tool that, when used in conjunction with activity numbering, allows each activity to be assigned to a variety of different activity categories. These categories can then be used to select and sort activities for review by your project team. So, in essence, activity coding provides a versatile means of organizing, sorting, and selecting activities that go beyond the limitations of activity numbering. Now, you might be asking, why is activity coding important? Well, let's dive into that. Activity coding is the secret sauce that makes managing project schedules a breeze. It's like the decoder ring in your favorite childhood cereal box, unlocking a world of information that's critical to your project's success. Imagine you have a project that spans multiple locations, involves different teams, and covers a variety of work types. Keeping track of who is doing what, where, and when can quickly become a Herculean task. This is where activity coding comes into play. Activity codes are like a project manager's best friend. They are alphanumeric designators that provide a wealth of additional information about each activity. Think about them as tiny labels, packing a punch of data into a small, manageable package. So how does this help you? Well, these codes can be used to group and sort activities in ways that go beyond basic scheduling information. For example, you can group activities by location, allowing you to easily see all the tasks happening in a particular area. Or you could sort activities by the team responsible, making it simple to track each team's progress. But the magic of activity coding doesn't stop there. These codes can also tie schedule activities to estimating and cost control systems. This means you can use them to keep a close eye on your project's budget and timeline, helping you stay on track and avoid any nasty surprises. Moreover, the flexibility offered by activity coding is unparalleled. With activity codes, each task can be assigned to multiple categories, allowing for a level of detail and precision that's hard to achieve with activity numbering alone. In essence, activity coding is like a Swiss Army knife for project management. It's a multifaceted tool that enables you to keep your project organized, on schedule, and within budget. Activity coding, therefore, plays an essential role in effective project management. But how does activity coding work? That's a question many of you might have, and it's exactly what we're going to break down in this segment. Activity coding is a process that starts with assigning alphanumeric designators to activities. These designators, or codes, are tailored to each activity, serving as a unique identifier. They're more than just random combinations of letters and numbers, though. Each code is structured to provide additional information about the activity it's assigned to. Think of these codes as a secret language, a language that can tell you a lot about an activity if you know how to decode it. They can tell you the type of work involved, the location of the activity, or even who is responsible for it. The beauty of these codes lies in their flexibility. They can be customized to fit the needs of any project. But there's more. These codes don't just sit there looking pretty. They are dynamic tools that can tie schedule activities to estimating and cost control systems. This is where they really shine. By linking activities to these systems, activity codes enable a seamless flow of information. They provide a way to track costs, monitor progress, and manage resources effectively, contributing to the overall efficiency and success of a project. Imagine you're a project manager. You've got a complex project with hundreds of activities. With activity codes, you can easily group and sort these activities based on any criteria you choose, be it by work classification, location, responsibility, or anything else that matters to you. This ability to categorize and filter activities makes reviewing and managing the project a lot easier. Moreover, activity codes allow for a level of integration that activity numbering alone can't achieve. They enable each activity to be assigned to multiple categories, enhancing the ability to select and sort activities for review by the project team. In other words, activity codes serve as a bridge between scheduling and other crucial project management processes. They are the secret weapon that can help turn a good project into a great one. So, how does activity coding vary between different scheduling software? Well, let's dive right into it. The first thing to understand is that the number, format, and use of activity codes can differ quite significantly between various scheduling software. Some software might allow you to have only a limited number of activity codes, while others might offer you the flexibility to create as many as you need. The format of these codes can also vary. Some software might require you to use alphanumeric codes, while others may allow for purely numeric or purely alphabetic codes. The length of these codes can also differ, with some software allowing for longer codes than others. Now, let's talk about usage. In some software, you might be able to assign multiple codes to a single activity, allowing for a multidimensional view of your schedule. In others, you might be restricted to a single code per activity. But here's the thing, despite these differences, the core function of activity codes remains the same across all software. They are there to provide additional information about each activity beyond just the scheduling information. They allow you to sort and group your activities in different ways, making it easier to review and manage your schedule. You can use these codes to group activities by category, work classification, location, responsibility, or any other category that interests you. You can also tie these codes to your estimating and cost control systems, creating a seamless integration between your scheduling and financial management. So, while the specifics of how activity codes are implemented can vary from software to software, their fundamental role in managing schedules remains consistent. They are there to provide you with a more flexible and comprehensive way of managing your schedules, allowing you to track and manage your projects more effectively. While the specifics may vary, the fundamental role of activity codes in managing schedules stays consistent across different software. Let's pull all this information together. We've delved deep into the world of activity coding structure, understanding its significance, mechanics, and application in various scheduling software. In our journey, we've learned that activity codes are not just alphanumeric designators assigned to activities, but essential tools that offer us more information about each activity. They are the keys to a treasure trove of insights, giving us the power to group and sort activities beyond the confines of strict scheduling information. Think of activity codes as a superpower, letting you pierce through the veil of complex projects to see the intricate details more clearly. They enable us to tie schedule activities to estimating and cost control systems, making them a valuable ally in managing project costs and resources effectively. We've also discovered that activity codes bring flexibility to the table, allowing us to sort and select schedule activities for review with greater ease. This flexibility is crucial in a dynamic project environment where changes are the only constant. And let's not forget the versatility of activity codes. They can be used to group activities by any category of interest, be it activity category, work classification, location, responsibility, or any other parameter that you deem important. This adaptability makes activity codes a potent tool in the hands of scheduling professionals. Moreover, we've seen that activity codes work in harmony with activity numbering. Together, they allow each activity to be assigned to different activity categories. This feature enables us to select and sort activities for review by the project team, fostering efficient communication and collaboration. And finally, we've explored the role of activity coding in different scheduling software, understanding that the number, format, and use of activity codes can vary between them. This highlights the need for us to be adaptable, to learn and grow as we navigate the ever-evolving landscape of project scheduling. So next time you're scheduling a project, remember the power of activity coding and how it can help streamline your project management process. It's not just about organizing tasks, it's about gaining insights, enhancing flexibility, fostering collaboration, and ultimately driving project success.